Hey guys, welcome back to Atticus Time. We're finally back. I'm sorry. Starting that off strong, I'm sorry. I've been gone out and about doing whatever, mission, saving Gotham, you know the use. Um, and I just haven't made a video. I'm sorry. So, as an apology, we're doing a fun thing today, also because I don't know what to talk about. We're ranking male celebrities. These are actors. I think there's maybe singers in there. I don't know. I think it's mainly actors, but there's like 170 something. We're packed for the day. Schedule open no longer. Um, there's a lot of them. So we have S tier. That's where all the like. I feel like a lot. We're gonna get a lot of people in A and B, but that does not mean that they are not super hot. S tier is gonna be like I'm talking about like Aaron Taylor Johnson, who you can see is already first down there in the little bank we have. That's S tier kind of guy. In fact, we'll put him up there already. We have our other ranks, C's like okay, D, whatever. At the bottom, you'll notice we have criminal. We're gonna get to that in a minute when we start getting our controversial figures in there. Want to preface, if I rank anyone nicely that doesn't deserve it because they have like freak allegations and whatnot, I did not know. Okay, and I sincerely apologize if we get any diddlers up in the regular tiers. Even if it's F, like I didn't know. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so we're starting off with Aaron Taylor Johnson, rumored to be divorced recently. Seen without his wedding ring. Let's hope so. Free of the wicked witch, Eh? But another rumor going around, he may be with me. I don't want to say anything yet, though. So, um, I'm ranking based off looks, purely off looks. I'm sorry. I mean, I've only seen so many movies, so many shows. I feel like I'm not very critical of like actors in terms of like how they do. Like people be like, "Oh, his acting was so shit in this movie." I'd be like, "I thought it was okay." Maybe I just suck major balls, but whatever. So we're just doing purely off looks. If your fave gets ranked low for being an uggo, I'm sorry, but Atticus is number one truth. Like that's how it is. I fear. On Atticus time, I spit nothing but facts, and what I say is the final truth. And there's a ton of them, so I'm gonna try to go pretty quick with some of them. Also, because a lot of the time I don't have much to say. Especially since I'm ranking off look. I'm like, this guy's beautiful. This guy's super nice looking. This guy's awesome. All right, A tier. Um. So we're gonna actually start now. Aaron Taylor Johnson, S tier. Love the guy. Who doesn't? I mean, those edits drive people up the wall, and I'm one of them. Um, this guy, forget his name. He's one of those Anderson movie guys. So so beautiful. A tier though. I'm not putting him up there with Aaron Taylor Johnson, but he's up there. The nose. We love him. We love him. Everyone loves him. Super gorgeous. Anthony Mackie. I think that's who that is. He's your standard like Marvel handsome. I don't feel too strongly about him, but I'm not like against him. I think he has a very nice smile, very charming looking guy. Love him in the movies. This picture itself is a little freakalicious, but B tier overall. This one's gonna be controversial. Um, don't remember the actor name. He's one of those funny guys that does all the shit. Um, I don't think he's super attractive. I know that people will lose their minds for it, but you know why you think he's so hot? It's because he's funny. Okay, it's because the charm, the personality. That's why. If he was like wasn't as funny, wasn't as like nice or whatever, like people would not be looking. They would be like, what the fuck? Like he'd be a hear me out kind of guy. Um, but I like him. Trust me, I do. I'm in the boat with you guys. He's silly, but it's mm. So unfortunately we're getting a C. But I want you to understand it's a high C. Okay, because C's in the middle. It's always a tricky one. I'm not saying C like I'm saying C like like maybe it's something about his hair. Don't know. I see the potential. I see where you guys are coming from. I can't comfortably give him a B tier, especially not an A tier. Adam Driver, will say this one with pride. I think that man is fugly. I'm sorry. He has traits that I like. He has a big nose. He has, like those like tired eyes kind of thing. I think they look tired. I think he looks miserable, which is a trait I like. He has longer hair sometimes. Whatever, all these things. These are traits I like, but when they come together on his face, it's like I'm sorry, he's not for me. He's never been for me. The only time I kind of saw like kind of got it was in the Star Wars movies, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to put him F tier though because that's too much. But he's definitely D tier and low D tier. Um, no clue who this guy is. He looks like a supervillain from like an animal movie. Like he'd be an evil like rodent. F tier. Sorry, he's fugly. Don't know who he is. Um, Same with this guy. He looks like he belongs in like an animated animal film. Don't know who he is. Fugly white boy. Fugly white boy all the way. Army Hammer. Before I found out all the crap about him, I was a fan. I thought this guy was beautiful, good actor. Afterwards, ugh, no room in my heart for him anymore. Sorry. I don't remember the full story, but I keep him away from women. That's true. And actually from all people, because I think he's a bit of a cannibal. And we're not talking about like charming kind of cannibal, like cannibal, like ooh bars, cannibal like Hannibal. I'm a spiritual, lyrical, mineral, whatever. Right? Okay. Uh, criminal rank. Sorry, bud. Speaking of criminal, his successor's coming up right on the bottom. Do you still? I used to be a big Ansel Elgort fan. I was. He was in one of my favorite movies of all time, based on my favorite book, The Goldfinch. I think he was good there, but he loves minors, little girl, like 15, 16-year-olds. I'm pretty 99% sure that's what it was. If not, it was something else. But I know he had controversy and was bad, and for that, we got another in the criminal rank. Now, this one is not a criminal. In fact, this one's delicious. I forgot his actor name, but he's Rick Grimes. He is handsome, charming, delicious. Gimme, 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 gimme. Right? Overall, good looking guy. You can't deny. He gets put in all those DILF edits on TikTok for a reason. Um, Andrew Garfield, this picture that they put up for him, not doing him justice at all, but even if it was a good photo, I'm sorry. I don't think he's the best looking. I think he's another celebrity where it's like 99% of his looks come from like his personality. Not 99%, but like 30%. But I wouldn't say C tier. He's not down there with that guy. And I think he's just standard Marvel handsome ish. Actually, I think C tier, and that's gonna be controversial. But again, this is a high level in C tier. These two are not. They're not necessarily ugly. They're just. It's not for me. So there he goes. Um, don't know who this little white boy is. He's not the worst looking. But he's not the best ever at all. I think he's on Adam Driver's level. So sorry. Austin Butler. This is gonna be controversial. I think a little bit. Yeah, he's good looking. I'm putting him on C tier too. Gonna get that out of the way. Um, he's just typical handsome guy. I don't know. He's C tier because of the Elvis thing, and because he's always looking at people like, Mostyn. Yeah, like he looks like he's about to sneeze all the time. Like I don't understand the. Maybe that's just how he looks, but I don't think he's necessarily ugly. So we're getting that seat here. Ben Affleck, TikTok's newest gay star, apparently. Don't know if he's done anything. I feel like he might have, but I don't think so. 'Cause I think people just hate him because he's Ben Affleck. I wouldn't say they're wrong, but I wouldn't say they're right. Um, this is gonna be another C tier, honestly, because I never got the Ben Affleck thing. I never got the charm. I don't hate Ben Affleck. I think he's Ben Affleck, but I'm not like jumping out of my seat to see him. That's just how it is. Yeah, C tier. Again, these are all high C tiers. This guy, don't know who he is. First glance, I thought, like, is that Orlando Bloom? And then I realized, no, the fuck it's not. Orlando Bloom knockoff is probably gonna go in D tier. Sorry. Don't know who that man is. Ben Stiller. I don't know I don't know anything about this guy. I've only seen him in Zoolander. And honestly, that's kind of enough for me. You know, I think he was really funny in them. Oh, and Night at the Museum. I think he was in that. Yeah. I think he's really funny on screen. I think especially, again, Zoolander. I really like that movie. Uh, but he's just kind of like normal old guy looking guy. So C tier again. Jeez. But we're talking about like lower C tier. Like he's like, you know. Um, God, they used the worst picture possible for this man. Benedict Cumberbatch. Why the fuck did they use the photo where it looks like he's shifting between like his reptile form and like human form? Maybe he looks like that all the time to people, but not to me. I think that guy is really good looking, really charming. Um, that may be a crazy take, guys, but yeah, B tier. So right there, we're getting some. Hold on, I burped a little. Sorry. Whatever. Bill Skarsgård. Now this, I feel like we can all agree on. He has the traits of a handsome man mashed onto the face of a scary guy. Very scary guy. Like, he played Pennywise for a reason. I'm not saying he's ugly, I'm just saying I'm afraid. So for that, we're getting D tier. Sorry. Um, Bo Burnham. This one's gonna be a controversial take. Don't like Bo Burnham. I never found him funny. When the Welcome to the Internet thing dropped, I wanted to rip out my hair and scream to death. I'm sorry, did not like it, don't like him. But I'm gonna remain a bit unbiased for this ranking. He is, a normal looking man. That's all I have to say. C tier. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of yeah, I know a lot of his fans are still out there rumping it up. Woo, Bo. But I've never. I don't go there. Brad Pitt. That what I've okay. I had been living under a rock because I feel like everyone knew but me with him just being evil. I used to really love him, and I'm sorry, I still think he's a good actor. I feel like that's like undisputable. Like whatever. He unfortunately plays some of my faves of all time. He plays, Ladybug and Bullet Train. Love Ladybug. He plays Tyler Durden Fight Club. Fight Club's my favorite movie ever. I fucking love Tyler Durden. Not in an alpha bro way, but well, obviously not in an alpha bro way. Look at me, like, what were we expecting? He's a good actor. He's put on a lot of good performances. He's handsome. Um, well, recently he kind of looks like he's rotting, but it's neither here nor there. he unfortunately is fucking evil. Like, Jesus Christ. Criminal rank right there. We're putting him next to Army Hammer. I'm I wish that celebrities would just be normal. Like fuck, all three of the criminals we have are like people I'm an ex fan of. Like please God, fucking fix these people. Jesus. Um, I don't know who this guy is either. And once again, we have some like this is like a protagonist of like a Disney animal film where he's like some sort of bird and he has to help his friends escape like an evil whatever. I'm kind of describing Rio. He does not look like Rio material. More Madagascar than anything. I'm putting him in F tier with the rest of these white guys that I don't know, and he's freaking me out a little. I don't like his face. Scary. Um, God, what's his name? I Bill. No, Ben. Whatever. We all know who he is. I love him. God, his performance in The Whale, still to this day, it like I remember crying in that theater so hard. I cried in that theater. It's genuinely one of the best films ever. He is also just like an okay looking guy, but he's very charming. He's very talented. So I'm putting him in C tier as well, but I'm gonna put him up here at the top because I like him. It's a high C, but his face is not my type, you know? Um Channing Tatum. Do we even need to talk about it? Do we? Um I wouldn't say A tier because look at our A tier. I mean, we gotta set the standards a little higher, but you can't not love him. I love Channing Tatum. Everyone does. This guy. I don't remember his name, but I know he plays Daredevil. Have not seen Daredevil yet though. The edits I see go crazy hard though, so I might start it. Um, he's a very cute guy. He's very cute. He's very charming looking. I don't have a much of an opinion of him past that, you know. So this is another B tier. Um, oh, Charlie Day. Hey, hey. I love Charlie Day. I feel like everyone in the world does. Super funny, super cool, uber awesome. Well, what more is there to say? Guys, it may be controversial, but A tier. Uh, and we're right back on the boo train. This guy, his face is so tiny compared to the rest of his head. Like it's like straight down the middle. Don't remember his name. I know who he is though. I'm sorry, I just never found him attractive. He's a D tier for me. I'm so sorry. Um, this guy, Chase Crawford, I think is his name. Could be thinking of someone completely different. He plays the Deep, one of the worst characters ever in the world. I hate him so bad. His actor though, like it pisses me off. He is very handsome. But his role as a Deep has tainted him a bit for me. Like I can't look at him without being like, uh, but I do like him. So honestly, it's a B. It's a B. Um, Chris Evans, because we got Hemsworth right next to him. Okay, yeah, this is Chris Evans. Um, Marvel Babe of the Century. Do we even need to talk about this one either? Like, gorgeous, gorgeous. He is like poster boy. He's like poster white boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, A tier. I mean, what were you expecting? Chris Hemsworth, I also think is a very attractive guy, but when he's out of Thor, he's just not doing it for me. Sorry. So he's getting a B tier. Don't. This guy this might be controversial too. Don't know who this guy is, but he's one of the. He looks like a mouse. I'm sorry, what's with all these rodent boys, right? I just don't think he's that attractive. I don't. I'm putting him ahead of Austin Butler, but behind Andrew. I just don't think he's that good looking. Something. It's like one of those things where he's too handsome. That's kind of like freaky gross. Chris Pratt, F tier. I fucking hate Chris Pratt. I'm sorry. I hate him more than anyone in the world. I'm so tempted to put him in criminal tier. Don't know if he's done anything. God, I hope he does because I want him out. I want him dead. And I like Star Lord. I enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy's movies. I don't like Chris Pratt. I just hate Chris Pratt. I'm sorry. But speaking of Chris, we got someone much better coming up. Christian Bale. Do we even need to talk about it? Some of these are so obvious. Do we even need to talk about it? And I bet you're expecting me to put him in A tier. No, he's up there with Aaron Taylor Johnson. That man is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous through and through. Gorgeous. Uh, face just dropped. Who is this man that they've put in here? I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Sorry. Not my type. Don't know who this is. Um, I don't know his name. I think this is the guy from the Kingsman, and we're putting him in C tier. That's just all I'm gonna say. I liked him in the Kingsman. Don't really know about much about him outside of that, and I don't think he's that good looking. Okay. Um, don't remember his name. He plays Billy in Stranger Things. Hate Billy from Stranger Things, but God, he's so hot. Like this guy, you can't deny it. He's just so good looking. A tier, man. Forget his name, but does it even matter with a face like that? Yeah. Ah! I'll never do that again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah! Moving on. Don't know who this guy is. I know he's from Schitt's Creek. I watched like 2 episodes. He looks like he just belongs on Queer Eye. And he should stay there. I'm sorry. D tier. Um, Daniel Craig. Hey. One of the most charming guys ever. Like, you're telling me you're a 007 and you're fucking Benoit Blanc? Like, what else? Tell me more. Take me on that mission. I'm ready to go. Special Agent Atticus reporting for duty. Um, sorry. B tier though. Um, not B tier as in like but like it's a high B tier. Trust me, he's going ahead of Anthony Mackie here. Let me organize this a bit. No, no. Yeah, okay, we're better there. We're better there. Oh my god, I forgot his name, but I love this guy. Have you seen him in freaking Nope? It's fantastic. Um, I always forget his fucking name though. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with celebrity names, guys, but I really like this guy. He's going B tier. Harry Potter. Okay, yeah, Harry Potter. Daniel, right? I don't remember his name, but he's Harry Potter. He kind of looks like he's scared all the time, and not in a super fun way, and it just makes me feel guilty when I look at him. So sue me. We're putting him in C tier with the rest of them. Let me see where he goes specifically in C tier. Sorting things through again. Um, Okay, this is fair. I don't know who this scary white man is. He looks AI generated. He's scaring me. He's scaring me. He's scaring me. Don't like it. Don't know who that is. Don't like it. Don't know who this guy is either. He's fugly. Don't know who this guy is. He's fugly. We're getting a lot of unknown fuglies. David Harbour. My Jim Hopper. Gorgeous. Dad bod of the century, let me tell you. Oh, I want to grab on. Jump on that thing like a waterbed. Sorry. I'm sorry. I need to be more mindful, classy. Won't say demure because I don't get it. But do we even need to really talk about it? He's also B tier, but high B tier. David Tennant, A tier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even have words. Like, if you get it, then you get it so hard because like fuck. Like that's my guy. Okay, we're back with the I don't knows. I don't know who this is. I think he's ugly. Don't know who this guy is. I think he's also ugly. I don't know who you are, but I think you are beautiful. B tier. Um, fuck. I never remember his name either. Fuck! But I like him. I like him. I do. Putting him right there. B tier. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, talented, funny, gorgeous, the most wonderful guy you've ever seen in your life. God, I need him now. Love you, Donald Glover. Hit me up. Hit my line. Hit my line if you ever want anything from me. I will give it to you. Fuck. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I'm sorry, like, he's funny, I like him, I guess, I just don't, I've never found him, like, super, super attractive, so I'll put him, like, top of C tier, you know? Um, this guy, I don't remember who he is. He looks better as a woman, I'll tell you that much. Um, don't, sorry, sorry, sorry! Um, oh, hold on, we gotta scroll down a bit. They we just got a second tier and C tier, you know, it's shifting things up a bit. Edward Norton, A tier. I love Edward Norton again. Fight Club, awesome. Like, he's Primal Fear is also a super super cool movie, super awesome. He's a phenomenal actor, gorgeous boy. Uh, I want him. Sorry, sue me. Want that man. Elijah Wood, don't want him. I'm so sorry. He's charming, he's likable, but he's so scary looking. He's so scary looking. I'm sorry. Like, uber charming, super scary. Um, Ethan Hawke, father of the beautiful Maya Hawke, who will not be on this list as she is a woman. Um, I love Ethan Hawke. I do. Gattaca, one of the greatest movies ever. Sue me. Some actors just don't look that much better when they're older. I'll tell you that much. Definitely when like Dead Poet Society, Gattaca, like he's gorgeous there. You know, he didn't age so much as Fine Wine, but more like a the way a candle kind of loses its scent over the years. I still really like him though. I want you to understand. I find him handsome. I do like him. Just not too much, you know. So we're gonna go B tier like around there. Yeah. We just got another row. We're gonna have to start scrolling up and down here. Evan Peters, they picked a horrible photo for him. One of the most beautiful guys ever in the whole world. Like he's really good looking. Really, I mean, I think I like him the best as Quicksilver. Like, X-Men's bumping up recently with new Deadpool Wolverine, really good movie. Um, but I don't know, he's very cute, he's a good actor. I don't think there's a role from him that I didn't like. Um, at least the ones I've seen. I know if I watched the Dahmer one, I would probably hate him, and I'm never gonna watch that show because what the fuck. Um, okay, Ewan McGregor, Ewan, whatever, however you say that his name. One of the most charming Scottish guys ever, in my opinion. He's really beautiful. He's funny, talented, charming. I loved him in Train Spotting. Um, Moulin Rouge, one of my favorite movies. Beautiful. Um, we're gonna put him up in A tier. We're gonna put him up right there. Actually, no. Sorry, there. Don't know who this is. He's okay looking. This guy looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. We're putting him in D tier around there. Don't know who this is. I think he's fugly. Uh, Glenn Powell. Sorry. He looks like a freak. His face scares me so bad. It freaks me out. He's weird looking. He just is. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people that love Glenn Powell. I can't say I'm one of them. I can't. Sorry. I want to be in the club. I want to like him so bad. He seems charming from interviews. Haven't really watched any of his stuff. I'm sure he rocks, but I can't get behind it. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry. But whatever. C tier, but no, actually, I'm sorry. We're going D tier. I'm sorry. Harry Styles, controversial. I didn't really start hating him when everyone else did. I'm sorry. I know we were all supposed to get on that bandwagon. I couldn't. Like, I'm sorry, but some of his songs kind of bang. Like, they kind of do. And look, there's a reason why he was probably the number one out of One Direction, right? I don't think he ever got ugly. I think he still looks kind of charming. He can't act for shit. Sorry. His outfits. You're not breaking gender norms. You're just putting on ugly shit and putting a skirt. Um, but I don't hate him. I don't. I'm sorry. Overall, I think he's C tier, but like right about there. Henry Cavill. Let me get a sip of water. I don't think he's the best looking. I needed to pause to say that because many will be shocked. I'm not excited for the Cavalry. Henry Cavill is Wolverine. Um, I'm not itching to get him in anything new. I do think he's good looking where he is and where he's been, but I'm not. I just don't like. He's that level like too handsome, you know. He's handsome nonetheless. I don't hate him, but he's also getting C tier. I'll put him in front of C tier. It's a high C tier, but I don't know who this guy is. Um, he's not the worst looking though. I'll put him in the longer I look at him, I don't like it. We'll put him there. T tier, sorry. This guy was gorgeous when he was young, sorry, but as most British actors do when they get older, his face has melted. I'm sorry, just I don't like how he looks now. He freaks me out. Um, Not too far down in D tier, but we're putting him there. Hugh Jackman, guys, skip the discussion. And I want to specify this is not because the new Deadpool Wolverine hype, all that. I just think I've always loved him. Always loved him. He's beautiful, charming, great singer. There was thunder outside. Storm, I'm sorry. Eh? Uh, but I love him. Who doesn't? It's Hugh Jackman. Um, all right. Who's next? Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forget his name. It's like I never thought he was that good looking. I'm sorry. I think he's going in C tier too. Maybe over here. Sorry. He's very charming. Jack Black. I haven't been keeping up with what's going on with Jack Black, but I love Tenacious D. I love Jack Black. He's been one of my favorite actors. Not even just actors, like just guy overall for a really long time. I'm putting him A tier. Um, from my knowledge, I hate School of Rock. By the way, hate that movie. But he's always just been like a very like fun, silly guy, and I've always liked that. So that's good. Jacob Elordi. I know some people don't like how he looks. I know, but I'm sorry. I just think he's handsome as hell. I'm sorry. This is just a matter of fact. Okay? A tier. Fuck. Saltburn was a good movie. Like, I've seen his other stuff, but like Saltburn. But whatever. We love Jacob Elordi in this house. I'm sorry. How many? Jesus, we have a ton of people left. Um, And this video is already 37 minutes long, 38. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload it. Fuck. We're gonna rank it nonetheless, and in fact, you know what? We're gonna go speed rank now because do I even need to explain them all? I feel like you'll get it if I'm putting them. Jake Gyllenhaal, S. Um, don't know who this is. Uh, C. Actually, no. Lower on the C. James McAvoy, S. Um, is this You know who it is. I know who it is. There. No. There. No, actually. Wait, no, no, not him. I'm not moving him. Actually, he here. There. Jared Little, beautiful man, evil criminal. Jared Padalecki. Ugh, I'm getting a little stressed out. Don't know who this guy is. Looks a little odd. See. Jason Momoa. Don't really. I'm not super big fan of him, but he's beautiful. God, this guy Jason Statham, I don't know, he scares me. Um, John, what is that? Bettelheim? I don't think that's his name at all. Actually, I think I'm thinking of something else. But you know who he is. He was in Dune. Uh, this picture of him does look good, but he's handsome. Just an same with you up there. I don't like. I hate Jeremy Renner. I hate Jeremy Renner. This guy, Social Network. Ah. Okay, okay. Jim Carrey, I think he's good looking and funny. Low B tier. Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know there. C. I sorry. Joe Keery. Also B, but he's going like right here. Love Dejo. At least love Dejo. Don't know who this is. He's freaky looking, kind of, but in a good way. See, know who this is. Don't remember the name. Think he's ugly. D. This guy, don't know who he is, but God, he's very chiseled, but it's a little too much for me. He's going C tier. Don't know who this is again. I feel the same way about him that I do this guy. Um, Jim Jim Office. That's his name. uh, I'm sorry. I've never found him really good looking. I think his name is like John Krasinski or something. Whatever. There. Actually, he's kind of with Glenn Powell. There. Uh, Robert Downey Jr. I don't care. Criminal. I hate him. This guy, he was Shane on The Walking Dead, and he's the Punisher. I think he's handsome. Actually, yeah, right there. Uh, fuck. John Hamm. I love John Hamm. John Hamm S tier, A tier. Ah! We've gotten through like nothing, and this is supposed to be my speed ranking, but I'm not good at going fast. Ah! Okay, there's two Timothy Chalamets here, and they're both getting S tier. I'm sorry, I love him. I love him. He's beautiful in Little Women, and every other fucking movie. I'm putting them next to each other there. Um, where else? Ryan Reynolds, A tier. Put him like right there. Um, Norman Reedus, S tier. We're finally getting my S's in just because I'm skipping around. Michael B. Jordan. Um, super beautiful, but I think he's a little too beautiful sometimes. uh, God, go there. Okay. Um, oh my God, I'm just trying to. Jude Law, he's nice looking. There. Ooh, Carl Urban. Um, A tier. Everyone loves him. He's just handsome. Um, actually, hold on. I'm readjusting. He goes in B tier because when he shaves, he's fugly. I'm sorry. Uh, God, who else do we have here? Oh, Owen Wilson, A tier. Um, Finn Wolfhard, A tier. Big celebrity crush of mine. Um, oh, Michael Fassbender, S tier. Um, God, who else is in here? Who else is in here? I can't even. Misha Collins. Uh, there. A tier. I put him in. Tom Holland, I think is also super good looking. He's going A tier. Um, Justin Timberlake. I won't put him in the I won't put him criminal for his under the influence driving. I'm sorry. But I will put him in the bottom of C tier. Actually, no, I'm putting him criminal for how he treated Brittany. I love him in Trolls. I love him as Branch, and I think he's kind of handsome and singy. But whatever. He's going in criminal. Matthew McConaughey. Uh, A tier right there. Uh, is I don't know if this guy's name's Key and Peele or he's Peele or he's Key. I'm sorry, I don't know, but I do like this man. He will go in B tier right there. Um, Oscar Isaac, A tier. I'm getting worn out. This is tiring. We're almost there, guys. We got uh Robert Pattinson. I'm sorry, he's my favorite Batman. A tier. Uh, that's Joe from You, bitch. I don't fucking remember his name. Pansley, whatever. A tier. Keanu Reeves. I never found him handsome. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like him. I swear. It's just he's not that handsome. There. This is good. This is not fun anymore, guys. I feel like I'm working a 9 to 5 here. You know. Glenn from The Walking Dead. Don't remember his name either. A tier. Right there. Michael Cera. This picture of him's terrible as most are. But I really do like him. I think he's A tier. Uh, I should not have picked the one with like 170 something people. Fuck. Okay. Egerton, Egorton. Um, I don't remember his full name. Uh, wasn't it like Tansel, uh, Tannel, whatever. I really think this guy's a really beautiful guy. And he's super talented. Whatever. Um, fuck. Zac Efron, he used to be gorgeous. I'm sorry, he kind of aged like crap. That's kind of really mean to say. He's not even that old yet, but you know, I liked him in The Greatest Showman. Fuck. I don't even. Okay, Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, A tier. I just got a storage notification. Hold on. Delete. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Honestly, we're gonna. You know, what, I'm gonna do two more, and then we're cutting this tier list off. I'm doing two more. We're gonna pick. Uh. I'm stressed out. This is not even fun anymore. Okay. What's his name? What's his name? To Kiki Weedy. I don't remember his name. That's not me making fun of it. I don't remember. He's going A tier. I really like him as Blackbeard. And one more. Uh, actually, let me think. But okay, Nicolas Cage, just because I want to play him in Criminal. I don't even know if he's done anything. I just hate him so bad. To me, he's a criminal. Oh, Pedro Pascal, perfect way to end it. There's a lot of guys in here left over. I'm sorry. Maybe your fave is in here. I don't know. Um, because I'm already burning out. This video is almost an hour. God, I'm not gonna be able to edit it. No video editor can handle like this amount of storage without like an upgrade, and I'm not spending money on jack shiz. S tier. This is my final ranking. This is the S tier. We have our A tier, B tier, C tier, um, D tier, F, and criminal. If your fave is in criminal, I'm sorry, get him out. Okay, let's see. Can I go? Can I make this full screen now? Oh, okay. We're gonna do the outro like this. Okay. This has been another Atticus Time episode. I'm glad to be back. I will try to get back on track. You know, do what I need to do. Um. That was it for this episode of Atticus Time. Hopefully my opinions matched yours and we did a good ranking here. Um I'm sorry that I kinda fell apart at the end and rushed and did all this stuff. I'm burning out episodes super long already. Um whatever. Next video I'll have actual stuff to talk about. We'll do the videos how we do every other one. Bye.